she's like, now you're here, I'm not gonna try. I just want to look at you. Huh? Just want to look at you. Give me a hand. I help you. Roll. Give me a hand. Oh, woo! Woohoo! Now what? Say, now what? This is gross. Face down on a carpet? Ew! Boop. Hello. Let's get down to business. Do do do. Do do. Tell me what that movie's from in the comments. Oh, that movie got a lot of good soundtrack, but and it's fun to sing. But I don't really like watching it. Anyways, that's the before of the living room. It didn't take too long to clean. The living room never does. Especially after I deep cleaned it the other week. I've been able to keep it up pretty good. Plus we moved some of the furniture, so it's looking a lot better, except those cords in the background. I don't know if you could see Snoopy hanging on the wall, and then below him there's like a box and the cords hanging out. They're so big and stiff, you can't stick them into the box, so I put not a twisty tie, oh my gosh, what is it called? A little thing around them, you know, it has a little hole in one end and you push it through and it click, 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 you know, one of those. Yeah, and you can't pull it back out. I put one of those on them, a couple of them, to like kind of hold them together. I gotta figure out what to do though, since we moved the shelf that was covering them. Anyways. Woohoo. Okay. So here I am vacuuming. It's already clean. Boom. What was that? 7 seconds flat? There's this little antenna attached to our TV, and it's got the longest cord in the land, and it's like this flat little plastic thing. I don't know how it works. And it's always all over the place. My husband puts it everywhere, trying to get a signal. After, it looks so beautiful. There you go, my zoom in on the fireplace shot. So beautiful. The carpet looks fresh. No crumbs. Okay, so Snoopy, that I talked about earlier, hanging on the wall. I wanted it to be like a Snoopy and the pumpkin patch type thing. So I wanted my husband to do this because he is way more artsy, but he never got around to it. And when I started doing it, he was like, oh, did you want me to do that? And I was like, not now, I'm already doing it. I said, maybe you can help me at the end, because I know it's going to need more than just to be an orange pumpkin. It's going to need something else. Here's the money shot. Boom. 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 Anyways, he said, okay, I don't know what you mean, but okay. So I figured, so Snoopy has a black outline on him around his whole body. He's made out of white foam, whatever this is called, that thin foam stuff. So I thought, well, to kind of match that, I'll do a black outline on the pumpkins. So that is what I did. This is 8 speed right here of me drawing the Sharpie on there. You guys, I had messed up already on like both of these pumpkins and made black smudges with my fingers from touching where I drew. So I was being so careful. Yay, another money shot. Woo woo. There's really only like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Oh, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Anyways, after I hung them up, I was like, I know what's missing on the pumpkin that I had cut out from the paper that I printed out. It had like a line from between the pumpkin and the stem. And I thought, I think that would actually make it look just a little bit more. I tried doing lines. So I had 8 and I tried doing lines on it. You know how the pumpkin has indents. But it looked really bad. So just cancel that. Ugh. Anyways, so I threw that one away, and no, I didn't throw that away. No, I must have had like a 7 because I think I just flipped it over and redid the other side. Maybe, I don't know. That's probably what I did. Here I am doing my laundry. Pep's fixing the little fixing in quotes, the little candle we have on our counter with our Halloween decor slash fall. I really do like more either refined decoration. I don't know. But for now, because kiddos are small, I'm not going to stress about that because otherwise I'll be freaking out. Don't break it, don't break it, all the time. So for now, we've got the cutesy little things that it doesn't matter if it gets broken. I mean, I do like that little haunted house thing. It's pretty cute. And the pumpkin behind it. But, again, if it gets broken, what was it, like $5.99? Who knows? Probably got those from Hobby Lobby. So, not that expensive. Probably half off. Oh, laundry. I had done so much laundry already. Earlier this day, I had hung up the girls' clothes already. Anyway, so these are my clothes. Just did them. Voila. She did it. I looked away for 2 seconds. I was putting my socks on and she flipped over. She did it all by herself. Okay, guys, this is the next day. I lost when I was doing my laundry. You can probably tell. No makeup. Hair is a mess. It was nighttime and I was just like, I gotta hang this up and I gotta do this and that before bed. So this is the next day. I had done another load of towels and stuff, so there's a few rags I needed to fold on the counter again. But the shoe area was fine, just need a little tidying. But the rest of the kitchen was a disaster. A pigsty. Just needed a little love. So here we go. I was trying to do the table first and I kept going and doing things off the counter and I like, gotta do the table first. One thing at a time. It makes you feel like you've accomplished things so much faster and you like can get the table done, and if kids need you, it's like, yeah, woo, I did that. Now when they don't need you anymore, next. Yeah, I did the counter. Okay. I really wanted to diffuse something, so we don't have like a ton of spiders, but the summer, some spiders around everywhere. Well, yeah, pretty much every single place I've lived. There have been some spiders here and there. So I had my diffuser over on what was now the TV stand, and I would diffuse things every once in a while, but since we made it into the TV stand, there's no place for the diffuser. So I thought I'll just put it on the kitchen counter and use it in the kitchen now. So that's what I did. It's over there. You'll see me using it later. Okay, so I kind of went off on a spiel about the diffuser, where it was, and blah blah blah, and spiders, but I didn't get to the point. I like to diffuse peppermint or cinnamon, things that kind of have a spice, because supposedly it is a repellent for bugs. They don't like those smells. Party, party. Ooh, be careful, Peps. Pep really wants to paint her fingernails. She keeps bringing me the nail polish box thing that I have. I told her we would paint them a couple days ago in the morning, but we never got around to it. So she's remembering today. Sorry, Pep. We'll do it a little bit later. How about that? Because I need to paint mine too.
Paint mine too. Fingernails.
Yeah, paint your fingernails. We already painted your toenails, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
pay my $8.
Yeah. So Pep, just random kind of, but she has some little cowgirl boots, and they're pretty cute. And one of her cousins, Charlie, he wears boots a lot. He's a little cowboy, and she calls her boots her Charlie cowboy boots. Cause I guess she just associates cowboy boots with her cousin. So she either just calls them her Charlie boots or her Charlie cowboy boots. And I think it's adorable. She just went and put them on. She always wants to ready go do stuff. So this is the stand, the TV stand that we had been using. We want to get rid of it, but the drawers are actually still full. They have movies and other random things in there. So we need to find a new home for that stuff before we can donate that. Also, I kind of just like it right there. I might just leave it there for a little bit and not really stress about getting the drawers clean because I'm liking it. I swept really fast. Did you see that? I'm a speed demon. No, that was my pile of dirt. It wasn't too big, but it was kind of gross anyways, so I showed you. And Bria, oh my gosh. Pep, help me sweep it up. Do you guys feel, I always feel like I need to talk faster when it's going fast. It just happens. I'm trying not to do it, as I'm trying to talk slow now. I just put that cord, it's pretty long, so I used a twisty tie and twisted it together because I only need it to be that long so it's not right under the cupboards. So I used peppermint. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Pep woke me up early this morning and was like, wake up, wake up, wake up. So I'm a little tired. So I put peppermint in there because that's supposed to help diffuse or with the bugs. And honestly, every time I do it, I don't see any bugs for a while after. So, must work. Also, there's not that many spiders, but peppermint really was bad for a little bit for me with the parosmia smell. So, I actually stopped using it, and I actually did see an increase in little spiders in the place, so in the house. So I think it does work because now that it's way better for me, it's not quite 100%, but I'd say it's about 95% better. Yay, dishes. You know, this time I did not have a dirty egg pan, the dreaded egg pan. So it was actually pretty easy. I try to wash these lids by hand usually, but I needed a couple more things in the dishwasher in the bottom for me to what's the word? To run it, for me to convince myself that it was okay to run it. Oh, I don't know what the right wording is. So I could have put those glass lids in there, but I put the plastic lids. I was like, I'll just put these plastic in there and I'll run it. It's gonna be grand. So I did. I'll probably regret it in the future when the little seal like falls out or something, but for now that's what I did. Yay, we did it. Here's a really quick before again. And the big reveal. So beautiful. So this table that we got was actually given to us by people we know and love. Kind of matches the floor, so it's interesting, but I like it. It's a nice table. Spick and span, we like to call it around here. Or just me. It looks beautiful. Actually, right after this, I ended up making fried chicken. What a great idea with the clean kitchen. Oil everywhere. But then I cleaned it right after that, and it was beautiful again. Still is beautiful. There's like 3 dishes in the sink. Bria just wanted to say hi. Ugh. The dresser. I've been avoiding cleaning for forever. But now that it's done, I walk in the room and I'm like, whoa, something's different. Something's missing. all the crap that used to be here. So the Halloween decor, it goes under the bed with the Easter and the Christmas. Anything that fits in that tubby that's holiday, I put it in there. And on to the closet. Just putting everything back where it goes. Also, watch I throw something real fast. Boom. Such a good thrower. Landed right on the bed where it's supposed to go. I actually tossed it out of the frame earlier, even though I tossed it the wrong way, and I was like, get it later. Some little pants, leggings. Okay, so this box is completely falling apart, and it has all my husband's hats in it. Not all, but most of them. And so when we rearranged in the living room, there was a drawer that used to have Pep's toys in it, and I switched it for a better looking drawer that wasn't so pulled on and tugged on, and it looks so much better in here. But I was like, you could have this for your hats. So that's what we do now. Do 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 do. And a beautiful jean blanket, quilt, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's so nice. I like it when my bed looks flat for some reason. It just seems cleaner that way. And it looks flat with this. Well, till Pep jumps all over it. But when you first put it down, it just looks so perfect. Which is nice. It's a little bit heavier, but not too heavy and not like sweaty. It's a perfect blanket, especially for the summer. Even though I don't sleep with my feet covered, so I just don't like it. It's too hot. Also, I had already scrubbed this mostly and got the big chunks off, and then I realized I wasn't videoing, so whoops. Gotta get that brown fuzzy carpet fuzz. Ew. I don't like it when the carpet sheds, but carpet shed, that's what they do. I don't want carpet in the future. It's all hardwood with some rugs. Easier to clean. Just cleaning this drawer off, trying to get all the grime and fingerprints off. It actually came off pretty easily. I was just using my vinegar with a tiny bit of soap and mostly water spray to get it off, and came right off actually. The crunchies, the non-crunchies, everything real easy. Thank goodness. A little bit of elbow grease, but for the most part it was just wipe done. It looked beautiful after. I don't know what that was. I think it was chalk maybe? So it came off very easy, thank goodness. I was worried it would be stuck, but it wiped right off. I think it was chalk. I think she brought her outside chalk in and drew on her drawer, but dump it out, ready for hats, woohoo! Perfect. Okay, now time for hats. Go, 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 go. Boom. That box also was way too big. I don't understand it. I don't know how old it was. Really, really old. That's not all of them. I put more in there later, and then I put it up in the top of our closet, and it fits perfect. Crayon. Thank goodness she's only drawn on a couple things before. Really only this wall, and then the table, and her desk, and then the TV stand, and the now TV stand. Nothing too hard to get off, actually, and usually only with crayon or colored pencil, and both those come off really easy, thank goodness. Try not to let her have pins, because that would be a disaster. She got pinned on the table one day. Oh, I tried every cleaning spray and rag I had, and then finally I was like, I have magic erasers. So I put some vinegar on the pen, let it sit for a few minutes, and then I used a magic eraser and lots of elbow grease, and finally got the pen off the table. Thank goodness. After I used the Sharpie on the pumpkins, I forgot after the last one to put it out of reach, so she opened it. But that's as far as she got because I heard it, and I went and snatched that thing Okay, just kidding. I said, let's not do that. As I sneakily walked closer and closer and then grabbed it.
Hello, how you, Papa?
Say, want to see you soon.
See you.
Here's the close-up of the dresser. Ooh, ooh, scary. So I was like doing one thing at a time and putting it away and coming back, and then I was like, hey, let me dump it all into the bed. This will be way easier. I can kind of sort it into piles and then put it where it belongs. Here's my little book. It's my grandma gave this to me a long time ago. I don't know, I was like 3 or 4. So cute. I was doing bubbles or something in the second one. My mom used to make bubbles for us with some soap and water, and she would put it into cookie sheets. And so then we would just blow bubbles. I don't remember what we used. Like, you can just basically make a round shape with anything or any kind of shape with something. And you like twisty ties, for example, and dip it in and pull it out and blow a bubble. So we used to do that stuff when we were small, and that was fun. Now that I'm remembering it from that picture, I can do it with Pet. This dresser was way dustier than it looked. It hides dust well, and I started dusting it, and I sneezed. I was like, achoo, achoo, achoo. It was, shoo. I didn't know it was that dusty because you can't tell, but the rag was pretty dusty, and I poofed it right in my face. Okay, so I don't put very much back up there because really, most things that were up there have a place, their own little home to go into. And so really the stuff that don't really have a place, like this little container just holds some earrings and stuff, so I put the moose in it, and little baby Groot, and my little doll. I think my mom gave that to me. It's from Nauvoo or something. Nauvoo, Illinois. And then in that picture I put up there, I'm actually pregnant with Pep. I think I'm 8 months, around 8 months pregnant. And oh my gosh, I was huge. I got huge with Pep all over my face, everything. With Bria, it wasn't so much in the face and arms and stuff, just the torso area, the legs. But with Pep, I look at that picture and I'm like, that's okay now. But right after I had her, I was like, oh my gosh, look at my face. It's swollen. It's fat. But it's okay. It went away. I mean, a little big again after Bria, but it'll go away. Just takes time. Took 9 months, 10 months, 100 months being pregnant to gain it. So now I'm just trying to let it come back off. So I'm actually currently this morning 182.5. So you guys can hold me accountable for actually eating healthy. I've been eating as healthy as I should. So, I mean, just for health's sake, and I can lose weight while being healthy, I need to do that. Start doing that. No more fried chicken. Just kidding. Maybe every once in a while. I do love salads. I just don't have any lettuce because, it goes bad, or you use it so fast because you eat so much when you eat it that you use it up so quick. Okay, here it is. Beautiful. There you go. My dad built me that dresser, actually. He said, what do you want for your wedding? And I don't remember what I said exactly, but maybe I said a dresser built by you. So he did. He built me a dresser. Such a nice dad. He's really good with his hands, really good at making things from wood. He makes my mom some really cool things. So I love the dresser. Holds a ton too. He thought this was adorable. Yay! Like, subscribe for more cleaning motivation and cute babies.